Okay, we live now. Um, Today's show we're gonna talk about why we must deal with gang violence in the black community, and we're gonna talk about other topics because that don't make any sense, bro. Because I'm sick of the gang violence. Cause I gotta play one of dude's videos, which he's from Memphis, Tennessee, and these dudes in Memphis, Tennessee just run around here want to start this gang violence stuff. Like that don't make any sense. I mean, god damn, it's like you dudes out here want to throw your lives away over these gang violence stuff. Like that don't make any sense. I don't know how many times I try to tell you dudes. I mean, that don't make any sense. You got these gang violence in the black community. It's what's destroying the black community. It's like that don't make any sense. I'm gonna play the video of this. Uh, I'm subscribed to him. Like, see, that's the functional in the black community. What's going on now? Like, this shit is ridiculous. I mean, god dang, it's like y'all don't care about the black community. See, that's the problem in the black community. The Memphis gangs is out of control in the black community. And here you go. This is the video right here. I want to play right here. Now let's play this video. Also, it's fair use. Please do not flag this live stream. It's fair use.
Man, what's going on, bro? It's your boy Memphis Street News, and today we talking about your boy, man, AOB Scat, bro, and he just touched back down on the town, man. Now, you know what I mean, bro? Apparently, with Big Scat coming home, AOB feels like, Superman just came home or something, man. These guys are back on straight trolling and trying to get up with the ops or whatever, man. Now, if you don't know Big Scat, he was in jail on switches charges, aggravated assault charges. This man had a couple cases, honestly, bro. Of course, like the typical Memphis guy, whatever, man, this guy came home ready to rap. If you listen to his music, bro, you can already see what type of path Big Scat coming straight out of jail or whatever, man. This guy, you know what I mean, bro, he's already saying he's smoking, quote unquote, said, dissing EBG, and recently just already got into it with Drake, baby, bro. Like, this guy has no chill already, man, and you know what I mean? I'm scared to see what he might actually end up pulling off. Now, you know what I mean, bro? Big Scat, he is one of AOB CEOs or whatever, man, one of the top dogs. So, he is gonna call a lot of these shots. And, with him being out of jail, fresh out of jail, a guy fresh out of jail calling shots, bro, we just gotta see how this all gonna play out because, AOB has also already been on the radar for multiple things. They just got raided by the feds, stuff like that, man. Like, come on, bro. It's just all crazy. It's fun and games to these guys until stuff actually comes into play. Now, you know what I mean? I hope Big Scat can, stay out the way, just stick to the music, and you know what I mean, bro. Keep his ALB guys out the way. Show him it's more to life than jail in the streets. Go get this money, bro. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, bro. Like, subscribe, and comment. Follow me on Instagram, Memphis Street News 901 for promos, things of that sort. Hit me up on Gmail, Memphis Street News 901 at gmail.com. Out. Peace.
I mean, just don't understand it with these dudes, bro. It's like this shit is life to them until it happens to one of their loved ones. I'm like, damn. And Uncle Murray's right, man. If you want to go bust your guns, you want to do all that stuff, just fine. Just letting you know you're going to end up dead or in jail. That's what's happened to some of these dudes on here. But they want to say I'm the coon. Like, that don't make any sense. You got these idiots running around here not going to address violence in the black community, the gang problems, and the ones who are committing crimes. Like, that don't make any sense. Why you just can't go after the drug dealers and gang members? The gang violence, the drugs. And y'all never fix the gang violence in the black community. But anyway, I'm the problem in the black community. Like, that don't make any sense. They'll never address black on black crime. I just seen another black person got murdered here in Memphis, but yet folks in the black community will never gonna address it because they ignore black on black crime. They're gonna ignore it because you know why they ignore black on black crime? Because it don't fit their narrative. Like, that don't make any sense. This is exactly why I said it's for black people don't like to hear the damn truth. And I'm gonna play another video right here because that don't make any sense. Because I'll play another video right here because that don't make any sense. Now this right here, I did a video about this dude right here getting murdered. Let's play this video.
Memphis Street News, and today we
Fast Cash member, it's a gang clique. Just put it out there.
talking about your boy, man, K Block KP, and today, sadly, he met his demise. Now, if you don't know, K Block KP, he was a well-known top member of that Fast Cash clique. You know what I mean? And K Block actually is a block in the Raleigh Fraser area that he was putting on for in his name. Now, you know what I mean? One of the most prominent things about K Block KP is allegedly this man has, 6 bodies or whatever, man. Now, you know what I mean, bro? With that on your belt, you know what I mean? Knowing the things you did in the streets, the type of dirt you did in the streets, man, it's sad to say we saw this day coming or whatever. Or, you know what I mean, this guy's family and friends saw this day coming. That was just waiting on when it's gonna happen. And that's how they feel for a lot of these street guys now. You know what I mean? K Block KP, he tried to do something with the rapping. You know what I mean? And, he actually started to gain a little traction with his music. But, of course, he was more known in the streets or whatever, man. Now, you know what I mean, bro? You're not safe nowhere, bro. But to be down at the hospital is some of the most craziest stuff I ever heard. Like, the people who did this, they really wanted to get this mission complete and really wanted to get this man out the way or whatever, man, because, they were ready to risk it all. It's always a police near a hospital or whatever, bro. But, you know what I mean, bro? I want to give my condolences out to this man's family, his friends, and, his kids, man. This guy had kids to live for and things of that nature. But when you're in the streets, the ops and stuff don't think about that. Their main thought process is we need to get this problem out the way or whatever, man. But yeah, bro, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, bro. Like, subscribe, and comment. Follow me on Instagram at Memphis Street News 901 for promos and things today. So hit me up on Gmail, Memphis Street News 901 at gmail.com. I'm out. Peace.
See, this is sad. But that's another thing. They think it's fun and games until somebody getting hurt. And then you wonder why I said this before. In the black community, y'all never gonna address this. And this video and this live stream, it's the damn truth. Like that don't make any sense, man. I mean, that is so dumb. I mean, that don't make any sense, man. It just goes to show you that you got these individuals think it's okay to throw up gang signs and all this stuff, and then you wonder why I said this before the black community where it's at now, and then you wonder why I said, you know what, I'm not gonna sit tell these dudes to stop doing all this type of stuff. And then you wonder why the black community where it's at now, it ain't gonna be no black community because all these niggas like do is throw up gang signs, and then you wonder why more black men are dead or in jail right now. As of right now, I'm streaming vertical now. Oh, that's right. I can go live on 2 channels right now. But that don't make any sense. You got these individuals out here throwing up gang signs. I mean, they think that shit is fun. It's like that shit ain't cute. You got so many niggas out here throwing their lives away over these gang violence stuffs, and then you wonder why I said this before. The black community is dead and gone. Rest in peace to the black communities. It's never coming back. Like that don't make any sense. I mean, then you wonder why I said, you know what, I'm not gonna sit up there speak positive to the black community, and then when I try to say something about it, we get called all types of coons and sellouts. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You call me a coon, I'm gonna block you. Now, I'm gonna drop the link with somebody wanna hop on the panel. Now I'm gonna drop the link and somebody will hop on the panel. We got 3 people watching. Like that don't make any sense. You got these niggas in the violent area. They think throwing up gang signs is okay to do this shit. And then you wonder why I said, you know what? I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community. I really ain't. Then you wonder why I said, you know what, man, I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community. I'm not gonna speak positive. It's not even worth it, man. Because these these folks want to call you vicious names because they mad after hearing the truth. I mean, that is so ridiculous. Then you wonder why I said, you know what? I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community. Black folks will do each other wrong. And then you wonder why I said, you know what? I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community. They will cuss you the fuck out. There's no black community. I swear it's no black community. Because you know why? Because y'all black people don't want to come together for anything. If it's some drama or bringing someone down, then they'll come together. Other than that, there's no positive stuff in the black community. And that's exactly why I said this before. No wonder why the black community is so messed up now. The reason why the black community is messed up because you got these individuals out here never going to address what goes on in the black community, the violence, the drugs, and all that stuff. I mean, that don't make any sense. I mean, that is so ridiculous. Because I'm telling you the truth. I mean, that don't make any fucking sense, man. It's like, and then I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't want to hear the truth, that's fine. I mean, god damn, it's like y'all niggas want to murder each other, throw each other on the bus. Like, what the fuck, man? Shit pissing me off, man. Then you wonder why I said this before. I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community no more. Cause y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Then you wonder why the black community where it's at now. Cause y'all individuals want to keep talking crap about. Oh, you need to start talking about this. You need to start talking about other topics. Like, get the hell out of here, man. It's like you don't care what goes on in the black community. Like, get out of here. I just showed you the damn video of what's going on. Like, that don't make any sense, man. It's like you people want to call me sucking and jiving cooning. Like, that don't make any sense. Hold on, let me turn the overlay off. Like, that don't make any fucking sense, man. I'm trying to tell people what's right for wrong, and then you wonder why I said, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time trying to speak positive to the black community. That's a waste of goddamn time. God damn, it's like, damn, I'm trying to tell y'all what's right, what's wrong. It's like I can't tell y'all what's right. Like, that shit pissing me off. Man, I don't know how many times I try to tell y'all. I mean, that is ridiculous. Then expect worse things to happen now. Like, shit, bro, this don't make any fucking sense. That shit pissing me off. Hold on, I don't know why I did this. I mean, god damn, it's like I'm trying to tell y'all the fucking truth. Y'all keep cussing me out in the comment section. Like, damn. I don't know how many times I trying to tell y'all what's right. Hold on, let me refresh this. Reload. All right. I mean, that shit is pissing me off, man. Like, I mean, god damn, it's like y'all will celebrate somebody getting murdered. I'm out. I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community. Like, You got black people don't want to hear the damn truth what goes on in the black community. You got these individuals want to defend these dudes who are destroying the black community, and I don't know how many times I try to tell you, some of these dudes ain't worth the good in the black community. They worth the nothing. That would pillage and destroy and do harm to another black person. Then you wonder why I said this before. The black community is so messed up now. Then they want to say I'm talking down to my own people. Like, get out of here. Like, that shit's pissing me off. Boy, I tell you, man, the more problems in the black community, the more the stuff is gonna continue. The more I try to tell black folks, hey, look, we gotta come together as a people. We gotta stop doing this type of stuff. I'm telling you, I say things that's right, you get called names. You're the problem in the black community. You're the problem, you're the coon, you're the reason why black people were the condition. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, drugs, gang violence, hurt the drugs, gang violence, the crimes in the black community. Shit pissing me off, man. I'm never coming. I'm never coming back to the black community once I get rich and make it. I'll leave the black community and don't come back. It's not even worth it, man. Because these individuals don't even care about what's going on in the black community. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, the black community is dead and gone, man. It's like it's pissing me off. I hate the black community. When I say, you know what, I'm not even gonna speak positive to the black community. So much dudes getting murdered at the hands of other dudes in the black community. Boy, I tell you, man, the drugs and the crack era had destroyed the black community. I don't want to say the other stuff, but boy, drugs and gang violence, it really did put a number in the black community. And you see all this stuff goes down in the black community. Like, this shit's pissing me off. Like, that don't make any sense. But that's another thing in the black community. Y'all will flag people's channels for speaking the damn truth, but I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's like YouTube allowed these individuals to post guns and throwing up gang signs, but the moment I say something that's truthful, my channel gets taken down. People's channels are getting flagged because they're gonna hear the damn truth. I guarantee the ones who flag channels, they don't want to hear the truth. That shit is making me mad. Another Fast Cash member got murdered. I did another video about 2 years ago. Another gang member got murdered. It's like, God damn, man, it's like, where Black Lives Matter at, huh? Where Black Lives Matter at, huh? Where you need them? Like, that don't make any sense. Ooh. This is ridiculous. This is stupid and dumb. Like, Tommy's channels are getting people's channels can get terminated, but these individuals can go around throwing up gang signs and y'all don't say nothing, man. It's like, get out of here, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna speak positive to the black community, man. It's not even worth it, man. You got these individuals don't even care about the black community. They only care about the black community if it's a white man murdering another black person. Like, get out of here. That's exactly what I said this before. I will not be addressing these pro-black clowns because they're never going to address what goes on in the black community. Like, I'll just tell you the damn truth. Like, that don't make any sense. That shit's pissing me off. Then they want to say, oh, we gotta come together, some people, man. You is what, man. I want to hear. Don't be crying about talking about, oh, you're just a seller and coon, man. Shut the fuck up, man. You gotta be so fucking stupid if you still to defend these dudes who don't give a shit about the black community. I don't know what the hell's going on with Melanie. Like, that shit's pissing me off. That shit is so lame, bro. It's like, that is so lame, bro. They think throwing gang signs makes them tough and all this stuff. No, it don't make you tough. It makes you look like a dumbass. It does make you like a dumbass if you are throwing up gang signs. I don't like to tell these dudes, look, y'all gotta stop throwing up gang signs because it's not gonna make you look tough. It's gonna make you look stupid. Like, I don't get it with these dudes. It's not gonna make you tough, man. All you're gonna do is keep you thumbs down. It's gonna make you get nowhere but dead or in jail. That's all y'all like to do. But anyway, this is exactly why I said, you know what? Man, I don't care about. And that smoking on that stuff, dude, that can happen to you. I don't hear about, oh, we smoking on it. We don't know. Man, I don't want to hear all that. Okay? Y'all be them same people that gonna come on my channel talking about, oh, I'm causing division. Man, shut the hell up. Shit, it pissing me off already, man. Like, I mean, golly. I mean, that shit is pissing me off. y'all go through my live streams how drugs did destroy the black community. Drugs did destroy the black community. And I can tell you the truth. I mean, it's the damn truth, man. It's the damn truth. Drugs did destroy the black community. Like, that don't make any sense, man. It's like the drugs, the murderers, and the black community. It did destroy the black community. You go through my live streams. I did, like, drugs did destroy the black community. It really did. Hold on. Now we're gonna play this video how drugs destroyed. And that's exactly why we can see how much violence goes on in the black community, because you got these stupid idiots not coming together. Like, look. We're going to play 2 of these videos right here. And he said, war on drugs did destroy the black community. We're going to play... I mean, this black culture, it's just... God damn, man. Yeah. I mean, it's so bad enough now that this shit is ridiculous. But they want to say we're gonna play some of the videos I'm gonna play because that don't make any sense, man. The drugs, gang violence. Hey, it's just how it is, man. We're gonna play some of the videos. I'll drop the link if somebody want to hop on the panel. Here we go. Here we go.
We must wage what I have called total war against public enemy number 1 in the United States, the problem of dangerous drugs.
In the 1968 election, Richard Nixon ran as a law and order candidate, promising to restore lawfulness in American society. Part of Nixon's social conservatism was the war on drugs. President Richard Nixon, who declared the war on drugs in 1971.
This is exactly what I'm doing. Saturday, I'm gonna do a live stream this Saturday. When I go back on Google Meeting.
One claimed that it would address drug abuse and trafficking by implementing stricter laws and law enforcement measures. Fast forward to the present, and decades of demonizing drugs as the root of evils led to harsh punitive measures rather than addressing underlying issues. And, well, one of the most devastating consequences of the war on drugs has been its impact on African American communities. We've seen a rise in incarceration rates, disproportionately affecting African Americans. We can say that the war on drugs was a war on minorities. Enforcement of legislation and drug laws has disproportionately affected black communities, with the war on drugs explicitly targeting urban areas and black communities, where drug trafficking was perceived to be more rampant. Urban areas already had high rates of poverty and unemployment, and thus more vulnerability to drug problems. Cracking down on drugs failed to address the root causes of drug-related issues like poverty and social inequality. Instead, the war on drugs prioritized punishment, aggressive law enforcement tactics, and harsh sentencing policies, which exacerbated existing disparities and continued to hurt black communities instead of helping them. Legislation under Reagan continued to affect black Americans. The Anti-Drug Abuse Act of 1986 established mandatory minimum sentences for drug offenses, particularly for crack cocaine offenses. The act imposed significantly harsher penalties for crack cocaine compared to powder cocaine. This sentencing disparity disproportionately impacted black individuals who were more likely to be arrested for crack cocaine offenses compared to white individuals who mainly used powder cocaine. As more individuals, predominantly black, were arrested and incarcerated for drug-related offenses, families were torn apart and communities were destabilized. The incarceration of parents disrupted family structures, leading to increased rates of single-parent households. Black families experienced a higher single-family household rate. Between 1970 and 2021, the proportion of children living with their mothers in single-parent households increased from 7.8% to 17.0% for white youth and from 29.5% to 44.8% for black youth. Even though the war on drugs hit black Americans harder, research conducted by the National Institute on Drug Abuse has shown that drug use rates, including marijuana and cocaine, were relatively consistent across racial groups during the 1980s and 90s. During the beginning of the war on drugs, there are even some indications that the Nixon administration was aware of the racially discriminatory implications of their policies. John Ehrlichman, a top aide to President Nixon, admitted in a 1994 interview that the administration's approach to drug policy was a deliberate strategy to target political opponents and black Americans. He stated that the Nixon campaign in 1968 and the Nixon White House after that had two enemies, the anti-war left and black people. We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. The war on drugs has perpetuated cycles of poverty and incarceration. The evidence is clear. Punitive drug policies have failed to achieve their stated goals of reducing drug abuse and crime, while inflicting significant harm on individuals, families, and communities, particularly those of color. The war on drugs undeniably functioned as a war on black people.
That was true right there. Now, we're going to place some knowledge. Okay, we're going to subscribe to that. See, that was truth right there, what that was saying right here. Hold on, let me click off. Okay. Now this gonna be a minute video right here.
That drove the final nails into the coffin, killing the movement.
What stopped it, of course, almost dead in its track, and not by any accident, was a widespread and deliberately organized widespread use of drugs. The fact that a decision was made, and I think most of you familiar with the broadcast of the mafia defector who went on public media to declare what happened and outline in great detail the great plan of how to destroy the black youth of the nation, starting in New York. He said in a meeting 20 miles outside of New York City, the great decision was made. He said he didn't have to guess about it, and those who heard him know that I'm quoting him almost verbatim, because he was there. And the decision was to concentrate the distribution of drugs on the black youth of the nation, starting in New York. Starting in New York, beginning in the elementary school, and that to punish, even on the pain of death, any of the distributors who invaded the white community or predominantly white schools. That New York and other large cities were to be divided up into districts. The district commander, black, was to be given any kind of car he wanted, Mercedes, Rolls Royce, anything, because this would be a part of the sales pitch. Said blacks just love fine cars, and he'd drive around through the community in his fine car, and some of his key assistants, and he'd be identified, he'd be known, and that sort of stuff. And so the stories, I'm not going any further into it. But thus it began, and the spread over the country, and we fell for it. Now, one thing was important, that the thing to attract the blacks, more than any other thing, more than the drug itself, but to spread the word, have a number of key young people in it, and to spread the word that this is the end thing, so that'll get them. Just say it's the end thing, and they'll brave the fires of hell to be a part of the end thing.
So that's our story of the decade of struggle. We put together this film to pay particular homage and tribute to the extraordinary young people of that era. And we give the story to our young people of today in particular, in the hope that they'll stop and think about much of the negativism that they're caught up in nowadays, and try to understand why.
Okay, that was definitely truth right there. Now let's stop sharing. But see, the moment I start telling the truth, all of a sudden now I'm the problem. Oh, look at that. That one ignorant comment. God, he talks so slow. You see, that's the ignorant comments reason why the black community is so dumb. You got these ignorant ass people within the black community gonna say, I'm the problem. Now I played the video. Now I played the video because there's a war on. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that live. I'm not gonna do that live stream on Saturday. Never mind. I'm on restream Larry H. Larry H. I'm on restream. Yes, I got it. Like, that don't make any sense, man. It goes show you that how the drugs did destroy the black community. Now we got so much gang violence in the black community. Shit just don't make any fucking sense, bro. That's so fucking stupid. We're gonna play this video right here. Hold on. Let me do this. Here we go.
Because he was one of the organizers. So John Ehrlichman was one of the henchmen for Richard Nixon. I say henchman because he was one of the organizers of Watergate, and that was proven out. He got convicted and sent to prison for his role in the crimes of Watergate. Now, one of the things he got sent to prison for was conspiracy. Because Watergate was a conspiracy. They planned to break into the Democratic headquarters, steal information about them, basically undermine our democracy, right? Well, it turns out they hatched another conspiracy, which Ehrlichman bragged about back in 1994. He said it to a writer named Dan Baum, and for some reason it has sat in the dustbin of history until this moment. And Harper's Magazine, in this April edition, ran his original quotes from back in 94. Ehrlichman, now out of prison and out of politics, felt, I guess, that he had nothing to lose, so he was going to be honest about why they started the war on drugs. And if you remember, it was Nixon. The Nixon administration started what they called the war on drugs back in 1971. Turns out, it was not because they were concerned that drugs were really dangerous for Americans. It was for attacking their political enemies. Now, again, you might think, like, come on, this sounds conspiratorial. First of all, it's the guy who did the conspiracy who's admitting it. Second of all, he got arrested for and convicted on another conspiracy. It's not like he's shy about conspiracies. And Nixon, third of all, had an enemies list. These are all facts. So now here's Ehrlichman in his own words. He says, the Nixon campaign in 1968 and the Nixon White House after that had two enemies, the anti-war left and black people. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. How do you see that and then not want to immediately end this nonsense political war on drugs? This prohibition that has proven to be disastrous in its effect, but it turns out it was done to be a war on black people and liberals, who they called hippies back then. Now, originally they were trying to use more of the legislation of heroin against blacks, but it turns out later they were like, oh, blacks smoke marijuana just like whites do. Okay, let's arrest them for that. And they arrested them at 4 times the rate of whites, even though they smoke at the same rate. The whole point was to make sure that they could arrest their political enemies. How could you know that and still be in favor of the war on drugs? Well, Ehrlichman goes on. He says, we could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Now, I'm going to show you how they're still doing that in a second. But when asked about whether he and Dick Nixon intended to do that, he said, quote, did we know we were lying about drugs? Of course we did. Jesus Christ. Now, there was one other member of that Nixon administration, and he wound up having a fairly large role later in American politics. Let me show you a picture of him. That's right there, Richard Nixon sitting in the White House with Roger Ailes. Now, what does Roger Ailes do now? Oh, he's the head of Fox News. Back then, Roger Ailes wrote this memo, and he gave it to Richard Nixon. Quote, a plan for putting the GOP on TV news. Now, keep in mind that Ehrlichman says night after night on the news, we're going to blame black people for drugs and call them dangerous so we can beat them politically. Now let me show you what Fox News is doing today, night after night, led by Roger Ailes, who was in that same Nixon administration. Now watch.
About race, not drugs. They feel that police departments are corrupt across the nation. They target African American youth. They try to track them down for having J's on them, and put them in jail because they hate blacks. I mean, that's what it is. And they totally avoid the reality of why arrests in urban America are higher than suburban America. So you know what's going on, Howard. Why don't you just admit it?
But I think that if you start to arrest their children and give them records and put barriers in front of their futures and their careers, I think people say, wait a second, as you said in the previous segment, this is soft drug use. Why are you arresting and giving this kid a record? Especially minority kids, disproportionately, they're the ones who get arrested.
Only dealers, Juan. There's no mass arrest of users. No, they get a ticket, Juan. They get a ticket.
I don't think that's right, Bill. And I think lots of people...
But, the statistics do show that African Americans, almost 4 times as likely to be arrested for possession than whites.
Why is that?
Well, I think it's because too many cops are fulfilling their quotas by going into minority neighborhoods, but...
The crime rates in the black urban precincts are off the chart compared to suburbs and rural areas, okay? So the police, by necessity, to protect the poor people there, who are being murdered by the hundreds in Chicago, for example, have to flood the zone. And in flooding the zone, they pull people over and they ask them questions, and if they're obviously high or openly using marijuana, they get arrested. It's not a let's hunt down the black people today.
Oh, they have to flood the zone. It's not like we have the war on drugs to hunt black people down. No, Bill, that's exactly why we have it. And here you are, however many decades later, still doing that same propaganda that Ehrlichman wanted to do, Nixon wanted to do, and a young staffer named Roger Ailes wanted to do, who's now your boss. And there you are on TV telling everybody, no, the blacks are more criminal than the whites in the suburban areas, even though they actually do the crime of smoking pot at the same exact rate. But they get arrested at 4 times the rate. Why? Because that's the whole point of the war on drugs. We have to end it immediately.
See, I told you that was 100%. That was 100% truth on that video. I wish they had more views on here on the other YouTube platform. But that's another thing what's goes on in the black community. We got so much violence in the black communities, like, but Tupac is right, but rest in peace to him. But we saying we pulling the race card. Like, get out of here. And it's the damn truth on the live stream. Like, that don't make any sense. It just goes to show you that you got so much gang violence in the black community. And nobody ain't gonna say anything about it because it don't fit the narrative. And they think that stuff is fine. It's so much drug. It's so much drugs in the black community, and then you wonder why I said you got these females out here in the black community throwing up gang signs. Oh well, I just lost a subscriber. I really don't care. But see, I don't care about losing subscribers. If you want to unsubscribe, go ahead. I'll lose more subscribers. I don't sleep over it. I'm not going to sleep over it. Because that's the problem. If you don't want to hear nothing I have to say, unsubscribe and go on about your business. Because you're going to get your little feelings hurt. And I'm like, man, I'm for the unsubscribe from this nigga. Because he don't know what he's saying. Yeah, I lost a lot of subscribers because of some shit I said. So go ahead and get mad, get in your feelings to get mad because you know I'm telling the truth. But that's another thing in the black community. It's like there's no accountability. We got so much murders here in Memphis, Tennessee, because the broken homes, drugs, and the crack and the academic, like, it got so bad now. That's just so ridiculous. Like, the crack academics that goes on in the black community. So much murders in the black community, so much drugs and gang violence in the black community. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, that don't make any sense. Man, I swear to God, man, we got so much drugs in the black community. This shit's ridiculous. Like that don't make any sense. More problems in the black community, and y'all ain't gonna say nothing about. Hey, I'm not saying things stupid. It's the damn truth. But see, that's the problem in the black community. Gang violence, prostitution. Like, it's the damn truth. Like, then y'all want to say that, oh, Jenny should never talk about this. Like, that don't make any sense, man. Just so much gang violence in the black community. And then you wonder why I said this before. And then there's so much prostitution. You got these women in the black community setting up men to get robbed and murdered. And then you wonder why I said this for more brothers. I just gotta be conscious with these females. They pull stunts like this, and then you wonder why more black people leave the hood and don't come back. I would have too. That don't make any sense, man. The crack epidemic has been destroying the black community, and drugs did destroy the black community. That's why. But back in the 70s and 80s, they used to have the crack academics. Nah, gang members, they used to protect the black community from dangers of the society and these racist white folks. Now you got these gang members killing each other like dogs. And then that's the damn truth. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, this is so fucking ridiculous. Like, this shit is pissing me off. Like, how we gonna come together as a people when we still there don't want to address what goes on in the black community? Like, get the fuck out of here. If you want to sit there and address if you don't want to address what goes on in the black community, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face, okay? That's what you need to do if you're not going to address what goes on in the black community. It's like, y'all so dumb and stupid. And this is exactly why I said this before. The black community is where it's at now, because you got these individuals and they're going to address what goes on in the black community. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, that shit pissing me off. Like, and then you wonder why I said, you know what, I'm not even going to sit to waste my time trying to talk positive to the black community. Like, that don't make any sense. What's the point trying to talk nice to the black community if they don't want to hear the damn truth? Like, that don't make any sense. You got these niggas who look like me shooting up the block, committing crimes. Like, you gotta sell drugs and commit crimes in order to try to impress some of these females. Man, you crazy as hell. I'm not even gonna do that. You think some of these females don't give a damn about me? They don't. Like, damn. Boy, I swear to God, man, the black community is just a shame place. Like, then you wonder why I said this before. The black community will be dead and gone. Like, they want to talk about white people all goddamn day, but what about these niggas killing each other in the black community and y'all don't say nothing about it? Look what happened to Judah Foolio. He got murdered. Another rapper got murdered at the hands of somebody in the black community. And that's exactly why I said this before. The black community is so dead right now because of the gang violence in the black community. And then you wonder why I said this before. I will not be speaking positive to the black community because they don't want to hear the damn truth about what's going on in the black community. That shit is so sick. Like, that don't make any damn sense. Shit is making me mad. Like, wow. Like, wow. That don't make any damn sense. I mean, godly. I mean, this is a stupid generation, man. I swear to God, man. If you're not here committing crimes and not acting stupid, you're a coon. Like, what kind of shit is that, man? It's like, that's so fucking stupid, bro. If you say shit like that, man, I'll just stay away from you. Cause I don't want to be around other black people who don't want to make black people come together for anything. Like, we got some stupid, ignorant in the black community who still there wanna shuck and one still they wanna destroy the black community, destroy your own people. Then you wonder why I said this before. I'm done with this so-called black community, and then you wonder why when black people get successful, they leave the black community for what? Because y'all refuse to come together. All right, next topic I want to talk about why the black community. Next topic I want to talk about Jesse Lee Peterson situation. That's right. I seen that video on O'Shea Duke Jackson. I saw the video. I'm like, these white guys be doing unthinkable things to black people and black men. Like, hey, this is what happened, man. Anytime you do someone shucking job for these white supremacists and booty clapping for them, you get your wake up call. These white supremacists don't like coons. They go up against their own people. That's what happened. Hey, I cannot feel sorry for Marvin Gaines because he like to booty clap and suck up real hard to white men every goddamn day. Like, that don't make any sense. You got these dudes who are just being sellouts and coons. One said they want to shuck and jive for these white supremacists, and at the end of the day, they still call you the N-word. They don't like you. And Marvin Gaines, he's a damn simp. I mean, he a damn act like a sellout now. Dude, you're not black. I think he's Arab, and yeah, I think he's Arab. I think he's mixed. He's biracial. To this day, they still don't like him. they still call him the N-word, calling him vicious names like, hey, you N-word, that's it. I mean, he don't like his own color skin, but he want a booty clap a white zaddy. Like, that's what these dudes do in the black community. They was shuck and jive and kiss up to zaddy every goddamn day. They kiss up to white men every goddamn day. And that's it. They want to sell out and act like a coon and do some tap dancing, buck dancing, shoe shining cooning. Like, get out of here. Like, shit, bro. That don't make any sense, man. Like, man, that don't make any sense, man. You got these buck dancing, shoe shining, one booty clap for zaddy. To this day, these white guys don't even like them. And Jesse Lacey, he got his wake up call. Those white supremacists dude called to his show, call him the N-word. Like, that don't make any sense. I don't know why black people don't want to get it. These are the same people that talking about oh, racism is not that bad. Yes, it is. Cause you got these dudes with shuck and jive for white supremacists. Like, dude, you need to quit buck dancing and stop cooning for white people. Like, get out of here. Like, that don't make any sense, man. And that's exactly why I said it's for these dudes with booty clap for white zaddy. To this day, they still call you the N-word. Like, that don't make any sense, man. If you don't like my I like that don't make any sense. These dudes will booty clap for white zaddy. I'm like, damn, dude, you wanna sell out your own people? Like, get out of here. Y'all respect that white man before you respect a black man. They suck up real hard to that white man. Including Shawshan White, he a complete sellout. He had a Confederate flag. I'm like, that Confederate flag stands for a white supremacist sign. Like, what the hell? Sally got these black sellout people will sit there and want to wear Confederate flags. Now y'all a bunch of sellouts in the black community. White supremacists wave those Confederate flags. Like, these dudes are a bunch of sellouts. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, wow. Like, that don't make any damn sense. Like, done. Like, that shit don't make any sense, man. It just goes to show you that these people want to booty clap or zaddy and all that stuff. Like, get out of here. Like, take your tap dance and add somewhere else if you want to shuck and jive for white supremacists. To this day, they still call you the N-word. Hell, I've been called all types of N-words. I got my wake-up call to this day. I'm like, these white supremacists don't like us anyway. Like that don't make any sense. You got these dudes with booty clap for Zad and all that stuff, and then they still get thrown under the bus. These white dudes will still be throwing you under the bus. I'm gonna do that show Friday. Why black men why people like Maureen kiss up to white men. Yeah, I'm gonna do a final show about him on Rumble. Like that don't make any sense. Like this dude would kiss up to Zaddy so bad. Like that don't make any sense. Like that don't make any sense. I mean, that is so ridiculous. That you got these dudes will kiss up real hard to Zaddy. Like that don't make any sense. Boy, that is so ridiculous. Oh, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get off, man. I ain't for be here that long. I gotta go to bed, man. I just got done exercising, doing the punching bag. Like that don't make any sense. This shit is so ridiculous. Like that shit's pissing me off. Like these dudes were cooning up. They were coon hard, act like a tap dancing Uncle Ruckus ass nigga, and then you still getting your wake up call. These white supremacists don't like us. To this day, these white supremacists don't even like my ass either. Hell, they don't. What's so bad about it is that you got these sellout ass Latinos. Oh yes, you got some sellout ass Asian Latinos. They want to kiss up to racist white people every goddamn day. To this day, they still don't like their ass too. You got these Asian white supremacists, Latino white supremacists. You got these, and you got some black white supremacist people out there. And you got these females in the black community act like white supremacists too. They will sort of talk down to your own race and all this stuff. Like that don't make any sense. Like, wow. Like that don't make any sense. How these people are. They will sort of want to tap dance for white people, and they sort of want to act like a Uncle Ruckus type person, and that's it. Which that's real sad. Oh my God. But anyway, let's talk about Shawshan White out of jail. Yeah, let's talk about him. Man, this dude right here is just pitiful and ridiculous. Like, Shawshan White, like, dude, you going to jail for animal cruelty and doing all this type of stuff. Like, dude, like, stay out of jail. Like, that's exactly what I said this for. I cannot take this dude seriously. I can't take this dude seriously, man. It's like, oh my God, I can't even take this dude serious. Like, that don't make any sense. This dude want to go to jail for nothing. And he said there want to sit there one time, and he's a community activist. I'm like, this dude going around saying the most despicable stuff. Like, you know, I can't say that on here on YouTube because they'll flag it. But anyway, let's keep on going. Like, this dude cannot stay out of jail for nothing. All he does is threatening people, including bloggers, and then somebody Guinea, he says he want to call the police. Like, it's not worth it. This is exactly why I'm like, you know what, this dude just ain't worth to go to jail behind of. But I'll give him props for calling CPS on that little kid threatened Shawshan White, which I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he do stupid stuff too. Shawshan White do stupid stuff too, and that's it. I'm not giving him passes, and that's exactly why I said this before. Jonathan White is part of the reason why I said this before. I don't take him seriously. That's exactly why the black community don't like him. And he dissed the 9/11 people. He dissed Biggie, Tupac. No, hold on. He dissed LL Cool J, Fat Joe, and all this stuff. He dissed in New York. I'm like, wow. This dude just don't make any sense now. Like, wow. That don't make any sense. Like, wow. I dropped the link and somebody will hop on the panel. I ain't gonna be here that long. Tired. Like, that don't make any sense, man. This dude cannot stay out of jail or trouble anyway. The more he just get in trouble, the more problems it comes by. And he said the disrespecting math off his daughter. I'm like, okay, that's going too far, bro. I'm out. Like, wow. Shit pissing me off. I had to sit there and try to tell these folks, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my time explaining to Sean why this dude is just so crazy and dumb. Okay, who's in the chat room? Larry H in the building. What's up? Man, that don't make any sense, man. I mean, golly, just wow. This dude just said to commit crimes and all this stuff. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, this dude cannot stay out of trouble for nothing. All right, next topic I want to talk about is Kamala Harris and Donald Trump election. The election's coming up next month. Let's see who's going to win. But me, I'm not going to be voting because voting ain't doing nothing for me. So I will not be voting. So it's just what it is. I'm not going to vote. It's not even worth it. Like, fuck it. I'm not even going to vote for Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. They don't do nothing for black people anyway. Like, I don't know why people want to support them knowing they ain't going to do nothing for society and anything. Like, that don't make any sense. And also, I'm not a Sarneris. I'm sorry. I'm not a Kamala Harris fan and a Donald Trump fan. I don't like both of them. And Joe Biden, I don't even like you either. I don't even like you too because I don't trust him, Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump. I don't trust them. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, wow. That don't make any sense. That voting shit ain't gonna do nothing for the black community. Like, I'm not gonna be voting for anything. Like, that don't make any sense. You got these people out here talking about, oh, let's vote for Kamala Harris. Like, man, fuck that bitch. Kamala Harris not doing anything for black people. She don't know what she doing. Kamala Harris had black men lock up too, especially Donald Trump too. He done some foul shit to women. I mean, yeah, he done some foul shit to women too. And Donald Trump did not touch a black man's hand too. I seen that video. I'm like, when y'all gonna wake up, man? These people do not like black people at all. So, like that don't make any sense. Like, shit pissing me off. Like, wow. Man, I hope I don't get sleepy, man. Shit. Like, that don't make any sense, man. You just got so many people out here want to vote for Kamala Harris and all that stuff. And then you wonder why I said this before. I will not be voting for neither one of them. I don't care who's running for president. If Kamala wins, or so be it. I don't care who wins. I don't care. You think I give a damn about the elections? I don't. I really don't. Oh. I'm never coming back to that damn election. I'm never voting for that damn election. Hold on. Okay, 2 people watching me right now. Man, I'm too damn tired right now. I'm thinking about not doing gender war videos next year. Shit, I might go back to gaming. Man, that don't make anything. That don't make any sense. This shit is so sick. Man, it's so many topics I gotta do. But never mind. Saturday, I only do Saturday shows on YouTube. Ain't no panels. Hold on, let me remove this. Let me drop the link again. My pin. Here we go. This. Like. Like, that don't make any sense. You got these goofy ass people out here one time I'm gonna vote for Trump. Well, go ahead, still gonna happen. He still ain't gonna do nothing for you. So it's just what it is. So that's all to say about this, man. This gonna be all my topics for today. I'm out. Peace. I'm out. And also, one more thing. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'm out. Peace. I'm getting sleepy now.